What's good, YouTube? It's your host, Show Santana, and you are now watching MVP Magazine.
Next holiday, Xbox Series X will lead us into the future of console gaming. Our fastest, most powerful Xbox will set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility.
The current result is PS5 gets away with a higher setting than all other releases.
Our fastest, most powerful Xbox.
But the point is, we're seeing too many inexplicable issues like this, and it's not just limited to Hi-Fi Rush. It's affecting a range of games on Xbox.
Our fastest, most powerful Xbox.
At this point, developer Tango Gameworks was an Xbox first-party studio, and yet, despite the extra year to work on an Xbox Series X release, arriving in April 2023, the game was tangibly worse than the existing PlayStation 5 version released in 2022.
What? Since the beginning of this console generation, we've pretty much known that the Xbox Series X has been the most powerful machine on the market. But that still hasn't stopped the PlayStation 5 from outperforming it at certain times. But with Microsoft bringing their own first-party games directly to the PlayStation, you definitely wouldn't expect the PlayStation to outperform the Series X with Microsoft's own games. You definitely wouldn't expect that. That just definitely wouldn't happen. That definitely shouldn't be happening.
It began with Ghostwire Tokyo, which released on Xbox a year after its prior timed exclusivity with PlayStation 5. Even to this day, running brand new tests on the performance modes on each, using their 120Hz outputs, PS5 still has a visible frame rate lead.
I'm upset with myself. I kind of revisit our process.
Even though on paper the Xbox Series X is more powerful than the PlayStation 5, we can't make any excuses for the fact that Microsoft's own games running better on the Sony console is definitely an L. If Microsoft are going to bring more games to the PlayStation, which is already a point of contention, making Xbox gamers upset, they're going to have some incentive for Xbox gamers to stay loyal to the platform. We already know Xbox gamers get to play these games for practically nothing as part of Game Pass, but there just has to be a bigger incentive to get Xbox gamers to stay loyal. Maybe they can add more content. Maybe they can try and get more exclusive brand deals, but they have to get the performance up to par with PlayStation 5. Because at this point, it's not even funny. It's frankly embarrassing. And even though at times it may be entertaining to poke fun at Microsoft and the Xbox platform, we got to admit both Sony and Nintendo have historically been at their best when Microsoft has been at their best. We wouldn't have got the amazing leveling up of the Uncharted franchise if they weren't going toe-to-toe with Gears of War. And I'm talking about the good Gears of War, none of this.
The difference is by as much as 10 frames per second and will be entirely hidden if running on a 60Hz display, obviously. But it was the case then and still is the case. Equally, we still see other key advantages on PS5 today that aren't addressed. The quality mode's ray tracing features, the RT reflections, still run at a high quality level on PS5, still run at a high quality level on PS5, still run at a high quality level on PS5.
Okay, so if we relax and step back and look at the situation as a whole, it could just be a case of these games needing to be better optimized for the Xbox platform. But that being said, the fact that they're just running straight out of the box on release better on PlayStation 5 is a shambles. Now, we've seen Sony go and take an initiative and release games on PC, and those games run better on PC. But when we look at the whole thing and how it works, we know that the PC is a platform with a lot greater potential than a closed-off console. So that's almost to be expected. You can upgrade your PC, buy bigger parts, all at the cost of the user. But with these boxes, which are pretty much stock and standard on release, This is just something that is really confusing, especially from an in-house developer. You should already know. Microsoft should already know. Lionhead, whoever they've bought in the past couple of months should already know how to get the most out of the Xbox. Now, one of the things which is really worrying about this is that it kind of paints a picture of how the industry as a whole views both consoles. The PlayStation 5 is definitely the lead platform, which is good for everyone that owns a PlayStation, but could it be bad overall? When we look at things, we can see that the Xbox Series X is more powerful on paper. And if people were targeting that, if developers were making that the main focus, maybe we might be getting games that look graphically better. But with all that being said, not even Microsoft's games are really pushing the boundaries graphically. So can we even say that? But anyway, let me know what you think about Microsoft's games not running as well on the Xbox as the PlayStation. I think this is ridiculous and something that Microsoft needs to attend to ASAP. Shouts to everybody that's leaving the likes and the comments on the channel. I really appreciate that. Sayonara.